Part B, h is a function, and it is a composite function of g of f of 2x, and they want us to find the first derivative of h at 1.5. Express your answer as a decimal approximation. Okay, so B, well, we know h is equal to, h of x is what I should put there. H of x is equal to g of f of 2x. So h prime of x, let's just do it. Let's not worry about the 1.5 just yet. Let's just do the derivative. So it's going to be g prime of f of 2x times f prime of 2x times the derivative of, so it's like a triple composite. There's 3 layers, inner, and then there's like the middle, and then there's the outermost. So we had to do a multiple change there. All right, now we can evaluate it. We can plug in our h of 1.5. And so we're going to have g prime of f of, well, 2 times 1.5 is just 3. F prime, again, 2 times 1.5 is just 3. And multiply by 2 at the very end. All right, so I know what f of 3 is because they told us up here f of 3 is equal to 2. I don't know what f prime of 3 is, but I do know that I can find it out right here. If I go f prime of 3, it's just going to be 3 cosine times e to the 3rd power, okay? And so I did that. I already pre-typed it in to save a little time. And so that works out to be 0.98, I'm going to go 5 decimals here, 98578. So 98578. Just write that down so I don't forget it. Okay, and then we'll come all the way back down to here, slide it up into the camera. All right, so g prime, we said f of 3 was 2, so I'm just going to multiply by 2. And then we're going to go f prime of 3. Well, that was that number, 0.98578, and then times a 2. All right, actually, this is g of f of 3, so g of 2, not times. All right, and g of x, g prime of x at 2 is -3. G prime of x at 2 is -3. So g prime of 2 is -3. And times all those things, 0.98578 times 2, and that works out. I did it on the calculator already to be -5.915. I went 3 decimals like they said.